If you're starting to get more clientele that's asking for a bigger vehicle, SUV, then you start looking for affiliates or other drivers that you can work with that you trust. The key
Exactly.
word is trust. You got to find your affiliate that you trust. Not all these guys out here are trustworthy and will try to steal your clients. So
Yeah.
you find you a driver or an affiliate that you trust, and you can farm that work out. These people, you get into an accident, these people will sue you. You
Yes.
get coming to court and they get to talking dollars. They're
Yeah.
not your friend anymore. You know,
Yeah.
they're looking to get paid. So making sure you have the right documentation is of the utmost importance. Uh, that's the first thing. The documentation is simple. Usually is 40, $50, a little state filing fee, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Different things like that, and you're good to go. If you want to enter into this business, you get the insurance, make sure you got the proper documentation. That's step one. Step two is the vehicle. Now, with the vehicle, you can start off with a sedan, a luxury sedan, and then maybe if you choose to upgrade to an SUV. But the most economical way is to start off with a sedan, long as it's luxurious and it's clean.
Yeah.
That's all
Exactly.
customers care about.
Doesn't have to be brand new,
Customers,
right? Doesn't have to be a
it
2023, but
does not have to be brand new. A lot of these limo companies that have been doing business for ages sometimes don't have new cars.
yeah.
They're driving older model cars, and they're still getting the business done.
Yep.
New cars are not necessary. I see guys out here all the time, and I don't knock them. They like new cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I see a lot of these guys buying these new cars, $150,000 Cadillac Escalades, and they do not have the business for it. Do
Yeah.
not. So you start off with a small sedan. You use that to build your clientele up. If you're starting to get more clientele, that's asking for a bigger vehicle, SUV, then you start looking for affiliates or other drivers that you can work with that you trust. The key
Exactly.
word is trust. Okay. You got to find your affiliate that you trust. Not all these guys out here are trustworthy and will try to steal your clients. So
Yep.
you find you a driver or an affiliate that you trust, and you can farm that work out to them for the larger SUV.
Yes.
So the proper documentation and
Oh,
the
one
and the
question on
small
that.
car.
The
Uh-huh.
documentation, sorry, if you were going to mention this, but don't some airports require certain like certificates or documentation as well? Or do you know, does Cleveland, does Hopkins, it's called, right?
Hopkins Airport, yes. So another thing you have to Google and research, what does your particular airport require?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, some are simple as just, require commercial insurance. Sometimes your insurance company will ask you, will you be doing airport pickups? You say yes, and then they include that. Normally, they will include that in the fee that they charge you for the monthly insurance.
Yeah.
As far as Hopkins Airport goes, the only permit that and we're not actually required to have it, is only if we want it, is if we want to park in the limo lot. It's called a limo lot.
Yep.
And those are for drivers that want to park in that lot and go in the airport and get their clients. Um,
Meet and greet,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. Meet and greet. We don't we don't do too many of those because as soon as I tell the customer, they say, "Yeah, we need a meet and greet, blah blah blah," and I tell them it's like an extra $35. I say, but it's cheaper if you just walk out to
The
door
curb.
number 7 to the taxi stand
Yeah.
and wait right there. I can pull in front of there and pick you up. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll take that. We can find where the taxi stand is. You see, but I have had clients that actually demanded a meet and greet, so I have to charge them extra. At which point I got to pay the fee to park in the garage, go in the garage, through the garage to the airport, walk out and get them, and take their bags to the car. But then by the time I do all that and I meet them and I showed them where the taxi stand was, they was like, "Oh man, I could have walked over there and waited." But
Yeah. Yeah.
now they know for the next time. So
Exactly.
that as far as your particular airport, you need to do the research on the documents that are required. Here in Cleveland, there's not very many documents that's required. The only thing that you do in doing airport pickups is you sit in the rideshare waiting lot. If you got a customer, we sit there in the rideshare waiting lot and we wait. That customer texts us and say, I've landed, I'm at such and such door where you told me to go. Then we pull off and go get them. We don't park by the terminals or wait or anything like that, because Cleveland police don't play that. They will ticket you and tow you. So
Yeah.
that, in a nutshell, that's how we do it. So there's no special documentation required. Now, having livery vehicle plates on my car, it gives me some leeway with cops, you know, because they look at the plate. Okay, he's working. Pull over there and wait by the curb for your customer. Don't be long. You
Yeah.
know, sometimes it'll give you a little bit of leeway, but like I say, as far as special documentation, not here in Cleveland, but I know other states like California, New York, they
Yes.
don't play that.
No,
They
they
will,
don't.
they'll run your plates, they'll tow your car, all that stuff, and liable to take you and the customer to jail. But
Yeah,
but
crazy.
but there's no real special requirements as far as airport. But always do your research
Yes.
and know what is required.
Yes.
So the documentation is key, and starting off with a small vehicle is key.
Yeah. Just because it's less
Also,
expensive. Because with an SUV, of
exactly.
course, you can do more bigger groups, but it's just half the price many times. And look,
Mhm.
a lot of rides are one passenger rides, and they don't want to pay extra for the
Exactly.
SUV, right? So yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. So you start off with the small car, get the insurance. That helps to keep your costs low. Now, here's another key thing that people need to understand and realize. Marketing is very, very, very of the utmost importance. Cannot stress that enough. You got to get butts in the seats, okay?
Yeah.
Um, and in order to do that, you need an effective marketing program that'll do that for you. Okay. What I have set up with Mark here is a great marketing program. Um, we use the high level app. Mark runs the Google ads for me. And all I got to do is make sure that when them emails come through or that phone rings, all I got to do is answer them and sell them. Okay. Um, you have to be willing to spend money on the marketing. If you're not willing to spend money on the marketing, you are definitely in the wrong business.